everybody. We are now going to begin assembling our selfie stick. You're probably in the assembly and you have all the parts, including the extra one that we downloaded. We're going to start off by taking the large stick and we're going to just right click and select fix so it doesn't move around. Next, we're going to do a slider mate so it goes up and down, and we're going to do it right on the top over here. The other slider mate we're going to do on the bottom over here. Oh, I think actually that was good, but I think I want to look at it this way a little bit. Okay, and it's going to come out, and now they should be nicely attached. Okay, I'm going to go check, and it looks good. The only issue I have is that there should be limits on it, so it doesn't come out. So I'm going to go to my slider. I'm going to right click. Whoops. I'm going to click twice. I'm going to write limits, and my limits are going to be from 0 to 11. And that's because the stick itself is 12. So let's see if it works. 1, 2, and it works pretty good. The next thing I'm going to be doing, in addition to the slider mate, is this piece. Okay, yours might be in a separate order than mine. It goes onto the tip. It's also next on the list if you look at the list, and I'm going to do a fasten mate. I'm going to select the fasten mate here, and I'm going to select the tip over here. And now I want to bring it down because we want them to attach down below, but I do want the Z-axis to be vertical. There it is. And now we're going to flip. You could do it any way you want. Okay. This piece over here, to make it bigger. And we kind of want the Z-axis out. And let's see if it worked. Okay. Let's look at the isometric view. And it looks really good. So it is on. I'm going to just try my best to take it off, and it doesn't, but it does go. The stick still goes up and down. The next piece that I want to work with is this one. It usually stumps me, but we'll do our best to get it right. Okay. We're going to select, we want this to go backwards and forwards. So that is in the revolute mate. Okay. I'm going to select the circle over here. And then I'm going to select this circle over here. And let's see if it attaches. Okay, I'm going to go check. And sometimes it could be turned. No, I'm going to go back and I'm going to reattach it. Okay. I think what I want to do with the revolute mate, I'm going to attach it. I also want to get the bottom part. So this is, I have the blue sticking out, and I also want it over here because that part is also going to be attached. So it's going to look like that. And now I'm going to get the inside hole, and I'm going to change the directions. And I think I'm going to, it says reorient to the secondary axes. So I just want it to go look like that. Whoop. There we go. And I'm going to go check. Okay. I'm going to actually, so this is turning. Okay, let's make sure it's turning. Okay, It's turning great, but it goes through, so we do have to put in some limits. Okay. I'm going to start off with understanding the degrees. So we're going to go to Revolute. And it should say the degrees somewhere here. That on top is 5 degrees. So that means it's clear that I want to go limits, negative 100 to positive 100. I'm going to go check. And what is not working? Instead of negative 100, let me just go check. I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to do the Revolute Mate again. Starting off down below with the half circle. I'm going to go over here. I know I need to change directions. And I want to do, I don't think it likes the secondary axes, but we'll try it again. So far, everything's okay. I'm going to select the limit. And I think I'm going to try to go from negative 100 to positive 100 degrees. Okay, and I'm going to go check, and everything should be working at this point. Okay, let's test it. And it's looking good. After I do that one piece with the Revolute Mate, I'm going to go back to my isometric and see what piece I have to do next. I'm going to take the screw that we downloaded from the website, and I'm going to place it inside. We're going to do a slider mate, a cylindrical mate actually, where it could go around and through. I'm going to start off over here. And the other piece that we want is we want to change the orientation. I wonder if I could see it here. No, we go here. Okay, I'm going to now zoom in. And I'm going to go all the way down. So we want the z-axis out, but we want it all the way down below, just like this. So I think it's right in the center of the circle, and the circle is around the base. So I think that should work. Let's come back in. That looks great. Okay, let's look at the isometric view. Wonderful. So what's going to happen is this is going to turn, but it also comes in and out. So we want to put limits, not on the turning, but on the min and max that it could go in and out. And this is because it has 2 degrees of freedom. So the minimum is going to be 0, and the maximum is going to be 1 1/4. And that's because the whole screw is about a 1 1/2. Let's see if this works. Actually, I'm going to do 1. And let's see what happens. So the screw is still coming out. Okay, and it's still turning. Oh, because I put it on the wrong one. So let's go back to cylinder 1. I'm going to go to limit. 0 to 1. I'm going to go check. So this is going the wrong direction. I'm going to have it go from -1 to 0. There we go. Doesn't go through. The next piece that we're going to be doing, it should go much quicker from here on, is we're going to assemble these and then attach it. So we're going to do a slider mate over here, and then on the back side of it, okay, those two should work together. I'm going to go check. And of course, you need to adjust the limits. Okay, I'm going to go to the limits. I think it's going to be from 0 to 1 1/4. The whole thing is 1 1/2. So I'm going to go check, and let's just make sure it doesn't come out. Perfect. And now we're going to do the last two pieces. I have the screw. I'm going to have it look isometrically. I'm going to have the screw and this rubber piece. They're going to attach with fasten mate. I'm going to start at the top, and then I move my way down. And then this is going to go right in the center. I'm going to go check. And now this piece over here, I'm going to use Fasten Mate 3. This is the first time I'm using it. I'm going to put it through. I'm going to go down. There, that's my Fasten Mate for the subassembly over here. And now I'm just going to reorient it. It's going to attach to the front of this piece over here. I'm going to go check. And that looks pretty good. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to attach this over here. Okay. We're going to use Fasten Mate. There's Fasten Mate right in the middle. And over here. And let's see if we could get it working. Let's go check. It's fastened. Nice. So now our selfie stick is done. Okay, we could put our phone in here, have it close, have it turn, and use the stick.